Hey everyone, my name is Michael. I'm a UWSP student teacher, and today we're going to be working on fitness. So the game today is called Mission Impossible. I know every time I watch some crazy movies, I always think I want to be a secret agent, so that's what we're going to work on today. We're going to have 3 missions that we have to complete. And once we complete them, then we pass the mission and we're all going to become secret agents. So what is it that we're going to be doing? Obviously, I already said this. We're going to be doing fitness. Now, why is it important that we work on our fitness? So it's important we work on our fitness for a few different reasons. The first reason is so we stay healthy. We want to make sure throughout our life we're doing it so we're staying healthy, keeping our joints healthy so we can keep moving, keeping our muscles strong. We want to have strong muscles so, again, we can keep moving stuff and keep having fun as we grow older. We also want to be able to go longer when we're doing stuff. So in fitness, we're going to be training muscular endurance, which means your muscles can do more things longer periods of time, and so that's going to help us again as we grow older. And then again, it's really just important that we stay healthy throughout our life so we can live a long and happy life. All right, so there's a lot of different things you can do to work on your fitness. A few things, obviously workouts, so like squats, bench, changing the number of reps helps with different areas, and then again also running, walking, jogging, anything like that is really going to help you with fitness. Stretching is very important as well. So really anything with movement is really going to help you in different levels of fitness, and it's going to keep you healthy throughout your life. Today, some things I want you all to focus on. Okay, no, wait. All right, so today some things I want you all to focus on is just doing all of the exercise, even if you're struggling, just trying to keep up with all the exercises and having fun with it so we can pass those missions. The second one is I just want you to keep a positive attitude. Even if you're struggling with some of the exercises, it's all right. Just remember, it's just having fun and just keep going with it. And then the third one, after you're done with your missions, I want you to find someone to talk to and talk about why it's important that we work on our fitness and why we need to do it every day. All right, so now we're jumping into our missions. And so our first mission, our first exercise and our first mission to become secret agents is high knees. So what we want to do is stay in place. We want to make sure we have a nice safe space. There's nothing around us, probably at least 6 feet of space so we don't hit anything. We don't want to run into anything, break anything. We want to make sure we're in a nice safe space so we keep ourselves safe and we keep everything around us safe. So for our first one is high knees. So what we're going to do is we're going to be staying in place. And again, you can either put your hands out here, you can pump your arms with it, but what you want to do is you want to bring your knees up like this. And you want to do that until the timer says stop. That was a great job on that first mission. So our second part of it is going to be butt kickers in place. So for butt kickers, again, you can pump your arms here. You want to make sure you're pumping it with your leg movement. And so what you're going to do is you're going to bring your legs up and kick your butt like this. And again, you're going to do that throughout the time, and you want to make sure you're doing it quick. For our next part of the mission, we have jumping jacks. So now for jumping jacks, I think we all have done jumping jacks before, but a jumping jack again, we're going to bring our legs apart and our arms up and then back together and then apart and then back together. For the next part of the mission, we have side lunges. So this is a good spot where we need some open space. So for side lunges, what we're gonna do is we're gonna step whichever way we want to first, right or left, it doesn't matter. We're gonna step and we're gonna lunge out, and then we're gonna come back to center, and then step the other way, lunge out, and then come back together. And we're gonna do that throughout the time limit. Part of the mission, we have regular lunges. So for regular lunges, we're going to take a step forward. We don't want our knee coming in front of our toes. We want it to be behind our toes so it's not coming over it. And we want our back leg to be at 90, not touching the ground, and then come back up and then switch to the other leg. Again, don't want our knee coming over our toe, and then back up. Alright, so for the next part of the mission, we're going to be doing toe touches. Now for toe touches, what we want to do is you can either hold it or you can keep coming up and down. And so if you're going to hold it, you're going to go down, grab your toes and stay there. And we want to make sure we're grabbing our toes and kind of pulling up a little bit. Or if you want to do up and down throughout it, you can go like this, hold for a second, back up, back down, and you're going to get the same stretch feeling in your legs. For the next part of our mission, we have arm circles. Now for arm circles, this one we're doing arm circles forward. So for arm circles forward, you're going to have the timer up on your screen, and you're going to start out big, and as the timer keeps going, you're going to gradually get smaller and smaller until down to 5 seconds you want to have really small circles, and it's just going to look like this at the end. And so again, you're going to start out big, and then while the timer's counting down, you just want to keep getting smaller and smaller in your arm circles until you're really close, and just really small movements here. Again, we're going to be doing arm circles, but arm circles backwards this time for the next part. And so it's going to look the same thing, just going the opposite way. And again, as the timer goes down, you just want to keep getting them smaller and smaller and smaller until it's really small movements, but you're still in circles. This is the last part of mission 1. So now for the last part of mission 1, it's quad stretch. Now for quad stretch, what we're going to do is we're going to take our leg, we're going to bring it out and push our hips forward until you feel the stretch right here in your quads. Again, just keep switching legs throughout the time and do the same thing. right, everyone, that was a great job through mission 1. We're 1/3 of the way there. Now all we have to do is do our next mission and then one more, and then we're gonna be secret agents. So let's get ready for our next mission. All right, so now this is our second mission to becoming secret agents. And so the first part of this mission is gonna be air squats. Now with air squats, we're just gonna have our feet about shoulder width apart, a little bit wider, squat down. And again, we don't want our knees going over our toes. We wanna get it 90 degree and then back up. And we're gonna do that repeatedly throughout the for the next part of this mission, we're gonna have sit-ups. So in sit-ups, again, you're gonna wanna sit on the ground, have your knees up a little bit, keep your hands on your shoulders. It makes it a little bit more difficult so we're not swinging our way up. We're actually using our abs to get up. And so a sit-up is gonna look like this. Up to your knees and back down. And you're gonna do that. Part of this mission, we have squat jumps. So for squat jumps, what you want to do is we're going to squat down again, and we're going to explode up, and squat down and explode up, and we're just going to keep repeating that. So our next part of the mission, we have plank. Now there's two ways we can do the plank. The first way is hands and feet like this, like in a push-up position, and just hold. Or you can go on your forearm and your elbow like this. For the next part of the mission, we have shoulder touches. Now for shoulder touches, again, you're gonna be in that push-up position, and you're gonna, when the timer starts, you're gonna reach up, touch your shoulder, go back down, reach up, touch your other shoulder. Part of the mission, we have split lunge hop. So for this one, what you're going to do is you're going to start in a lunge, and then when the timer starts, you're going to hop to the other leg and then hop back, and just keep repeating that throughout the entire time. part of the mission. We're gonna have mountain climbers. Now we're almost all the way through the second mission. But for mountain climbers, what we're gonna be doing is we're on our hands and feet, and when the timer starts, we're gonna bring it up, bring our leg all the way up as far as we can go, and then switch and bring up the other leg, and then switch, and we wanna do it quick. We wanna make sure we're doing it quick, so it's gonna kinda look like this. For our final part of the second mission, we're going to be doing star jumps. For star jumps, you're going to jump and you're going to shoot your arms and your legs out, and then when you're going to land, bring them back together. So when the timer starts, it's going to look like this. And then to make it quicker here, it's going to look like this. And you're going to do that throughout the timer. That was a nice job finishing the second mission. We have one more mission left, and then we're all going to be able to call ourselves secret agents. All right, so for the last mission, it's our last mission. The first part of our last mission, we're going to be stretching out our left hamstring. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our left leg, put it out, bend in our right leg, reach out to our toe, and kind of pull it up a little bit until you feel a nice stretch down in your hamstring here. Nice job in that first part. Now the second part of the mission, again, we're going to be doing hamstring stretch, but you're going to switch which legs you did. So whichever leg you did first, switch to the other leg. And so I did my left leg first, so then I'm going to bring in my left leg so it's bent up next to my other leg. Straighten my right leg, reach out to the toe, pull it up a little bit, and get a nice stretch in the hamstring. Part of the mission is going to be quad stretch. Now you can do the quad stretch two ways here. The first way is the way we did it in the first mission. Again, bring it up and push out your hips, or you can go on the ground and take the leg you're stretching and put it behind you like this, and you'll get a nice stretch in the quad as well. Basically what you're doing is you're going to bend it and kind of put it under you, and you're going to feel a nice stretch. Doing the quad stretch on the other leg, so whichever leg you did first, switch. Again, you can do the one from the first mission like this, or like I just showed you, on the ground, bend it under and you get a nice stretch as well. Right now we're almost secret agents. We have 3 left. This one is called the butterfly. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our feet together in like this, so it kind of looks like a butterfly with our legs. Hold your feet and push down your knees a little bit. You don't want to push too hard. You want to push till you feel a nice stretch. Parts of the mission, and then we're all going to be secret agents. So for this one, we're going to have a shoulder stretch. So we're going to take our right arm, put it across our body, and then bring our left arm and hold kind of by the elbow and pull it tight to our body so we're feeling a nice stretch. Everyone, our final part of the mission until we're all secret agents. So we're going to do what we just did, but with our left arm. So we're going to take our left arm, cross our body, take our right, kind of hold it by the elbow and pull it tight to our body until we feel a nice stretch. Nice job, everybody. Now we can all call ourselves secret agents and go on different missions. So what I want you guys to be able to take away now and go talk to somebody that you, in your family, in your house, a friend maybe. Basically, I want you to talk about why it's important that we're doing fitness and why we need to do it every day and how it's going to help us in our life. And that's all I have for you today. Hopefully you go find someone to talk to about that. And that's all I got. So I hope you all had some fun, and I'll see you next time.